Welcome to Prevailing with Faith. I'm Jono. Nice to meet you. And I know you're probably wondering, what is this channel? What's the purpose of this? Well, that's what this video is for, to explain to you. So, what is Prevailing with Faith? So, this channel will basically be centered around a retention journey, semen retention journey of a year. And it's tough saying it now. It's tough saying it out because the year is so far away. Um, but this is the journey I want to be on. This is what God has been pushing in my heart to help create. So I'm just listening, guided by the Holy Spirit. Because right now, it may seem impossible, but I know with God, all things are possible. I say it seems impossible because I'm in myself in a battle as well. So this is not like me just haven't done it for like a year or two or three and I'm just coming like with advice and stuff. No, this is me daily. I'm going to be posting videos daily on this channel of how my day went, how I overcame, and throwing some scriptures in there, some word in there, because this is a Christian retention journey. This isn't just a normal like semen retention journey. This is going to be centered around Christ, because in order for us to break this chain of sexual impurity, which is the main root of us not being able to retain our seed, we have to let go of the problem and draw near Christ. But a lot of us don't do that. When we feel these urges, desires, temptations, lustful thoughts, emotions, and all these different things, we try to solve it ourselves or go to everything but Christ. But going to Christ is the way to like overcome these urges. And like I said, I'm in the battle myself right now, so it's tough. It's tough. It's tough thinking 365 days or a year, but with God, it's possible. So that's why it's prevailing with faith. I gotta have faith in myself, and you gotta have faith in yourself as well, that you can overcome this journey. So why this channel? Because I feel like it's important for us as men, but also women as well, to be sexually pure as possible, because sexual immorality and sexual impurity is running rampant on the world. We live in a society where you can't even go watch a video on YouTube without seeing something sexual. You can't even walk out the door without seeing something sexual. Heck, you got one friend on the list you think is pure and cool, and then she posts this thing or he posts this thing, and you're like, why am I battling with these thoughts? And these thoughts, they bombard you over and over and over. You get so many, but the reason being is you're not allowing yourself to escape that, because to you it feels impossible. To you, you feel like you applied everything, but have you really applied everything? Because this is something that can be beat, and you want to do it the right way, because you have these retention videos teaching X, Y, and Z, which is cool, but you still go out lusting and doing all these different things. And that's where I was. Like, I been to 300 days, 200 days retention, months, weeks, like one day, and it felt like I've been through all of that. I've been through the whole cycle, but all throughout that cycle, I still was lusting and looking at women and porn and different things like that, right? I never truly freed myself. Even when I felt great and I felt on a high on the 200, 300 day journeys and stuff, I still would like look at women here and there, and not allow that sexual purity to be formed. So that is the whole purpose of why I'm creating this channel, to create that sexual purity in us, but also to build confidence and to build discipline and stability into us as men and women of God, because we need it. We're going to need that on this journey. You got to have some sort of discipline, and you committing to this will build the ultimate discipline in you. If you can go a year, we can do this. Then you're strong. Heck, even if you go a day, a week, and you fail, that's okay. And that's going to be on this channel too. I'm not just going to create daily videos, but I'm also going to create videos for, if you fail this day or if you fail this week and such and so forth. So just to kind of encourage you and lift the spirit, because this journey may not be easy for some people. Heck, I tried to do this. I was trying to do this before, but I kept falling and fell back in the cycle. But before I came in here and wanted to create this channel, I wanted my mind to be clear. I wanted to be pure, so I'm able, and I wanted to be, in connection with God, in tune with the Holy Spirit to record this, because that's what I'm going to need to record this. I won't be able to do this on my own will, because if I do this on my own will, I will fail this journey. But I know with Christ, I can overcome this, because he says it's possible with him. And I believe that. Faith, prevailing with faith, overcoming with faith. That's the purpose of this channel. And you can do it. You can do it. Honestly, you just got to ask yourself, which percentage are you willing to commit to a lust-free life? Are you willing to commit 10%, 20%, 50%, 99%, but not that 1%? Just I'll look once, twice a week. No. That's not how this journey is gonna work. Willingness matters on this journey. If you are not fully committed, you will continue to struggle with little compromises. You'll be holding little secrets and all these different things. And you can say, oh, well, I get a partner, all this. I have a partner that I love very much, and I appreciate her. And I didn't necessarily fully think when I got in a relationship things would be good, but no, you get in a relationship, this stuff doesn't go. Like, you think all of a sudden you get in a relationship, your urge is gonna go away, You carry that stuff over. You carry porn addictions over. You carry lusting for women over. You carry secrets over. And those secrets have to be revealed, and you have to do something to go against those secrets, fight those secrets. Christ will help you fight those different things. He'll help you not want to make that little compromise. He'll help you not want to keep that secret from somebody. He'll help you not want to delude and lie to yourself. He'll help you get out of that reprobate mind. I was in that struggle for a while where I literally, my experience personally, I literally became desensitized to reality to the point where I was like, this is cool, but I literally can just look at the video screen, look at this woman having sex, or go on this Facebook or Instagram, or heck, even YouTube, something simple as that, and just look at profiles and stuff and be okay with this. I'm content with it. You don't want to fall into that trap, because that's not reality. And I was going into a fantasy, and I was cool with it. And especially, this is the best time you might want to get out of it now, because AI is on the way, and AI is going to be able to fulfill all the desires you want. And if you don't have that discipline and self-control, you'll fall into that. You'll fall into fantasy instead of reality. And the world is going to tell you this is okay. The world is going to promote all of this stuff. But we're not of the world. When we came of Christ, he took us out of the world and made us a new creation. And if you don't feel like you're a new creation, if you a new creation, if you gave your life to Christ, you are. You just have to be willing to let go of that sin. Will we still have sins we do and commit? Yes, but we're no longer sinners. We're no longer living in that sin. We can overcome that sin, which is the purpose. And this also, another thing it did too, is just numb my consciousness. I felt no guilt or regrets. So this journey, for me particular, is needed. And I know there's people out there who can relate to me, and they need it too. This journey is needed for discipline and self-control. And like I said, I'm already feeling it, because I've already been on it myself a little bit. I'm gonna be recording videos in advance, but I've already been on this for a while, and drawing back to God and the Holy Spirit is the best thing I could do, to be honest, because the reason I was struggling so much, and the reason I was able to stay away from porn for almost a year, but then I fell back into it, and I was able to not feel anything looking at women anymore, but then I got that urge back to want to look at women every day, even with a partner, all of these different things, is because I thought I was good. And we get to that point too. We go on these journeys, we think we good. I've been doing it for X amount of time. strong, like I can do it on my own will. No, 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 no. Even after day 365, or after whatever day 1, day 30, a month, what, day 30 is a month. But after a couple months, whatever it is, you still have to maintain that humbleness. You can't get cocky. You can't get overconfident. And people are like, that's cliche. No, it's not. You can get cocky and overconfident in this journey, and you think you good, and yeah, you fall back into it. So if you gotta install those adult content blockers to overcome this, do that. If you gotta hide your phones at night, do that. If you gotta put restrictions on your phone, do that. If you gotta share your stuff with another person, do that. If you have secrets, you gotta let those go. Like I said, you have to be willing to fully commit to this. It can't be half-heartedly. I tried it. If you do it half-heartedly, you will fall back into the same habits. You will. It's bound to happen. And that's not the goal of this journey, to fall back into the same habits. We want to be better. So I also want to say, on this channel, we won't be in shame. If you fall, you're gonna pick yourself back up, start back from day 1, and boom, work your way back up. You're not gonna feel shame, because shame is instilled in us by the devil, but guilt is given to us by God. What do you mean, John? Well, guilt is given to us by God to become more holy and overcome sin. We need that guilt to overcome sin, because at least if we feel guilt, we have awareness that this isn't right, and it's something in your heart that wants to overcome this, where you want to be better. Now the problem is, if you if you feel shame, and then you just start, that's how this whole cycle continues. You feel shame and regrets and all this, and you just swerve back around, and you keep falling back into this porn or this masturbation, or looking at women, or lusting for the same sex, whatever it is, whatever problem you struggle with, you fall back into that same cycle. But that thing can be overcome, if with guilt rather than shame. Shame is just a tactic of the devil. Shame is instilled in us by Satan to have us continue to be enslaved into the same cycle of sinful behavior over and over and over, which in this case is masturbation. And yeah, shame is more of you being like, I am a mistake, I am a failure. But we will not speak that on this channel. You are not a mistake, you are not a failure. Guilt is, I made a mistake. You see the difference? I am versus I made. You made a mistake, but you saying you make a mistake means you can overcome this. That is possible to overcome this thing. You saying you are ashamed, you pretty much given up. And like I said, this is a journey where you can't give up. You got to hold your head high. And if you feel like you want to give up, that's why we rely on Christ. That's why we rely on Jesus, Holy Spirit, because some of us may be really down right now. I was really down here as low as possible, but with Christ, I've been able to lift myself back up, because I've been there, and I've been here, and I've been there, and I've been here, but I want to stay here. I don't want to keep going back down. It's not a good feeling. That's not a good feeling. And if it is a good feeling for you, that's scary, because that could lead you to destruction rather than eternity with God. And the last thing we want to do is be separated from Christ. So yeah, if you feel that guilt, that's okay. Guilt is going to help you change. Just don't, we don't want any shameful behavior, because that's not who we are. Oops. And I also want to say, don't give up on yourself when God hasn't given up on you too. God hasn't given up on us at all. He has not. We give up on ourselves. That's why we fall back into this habit of relapsing, masturbation, and all of these different things. And we go back to it because we give up on ourselves. We do it good, and then we just get these urges to want to pick up the phone. You start by picking up the phone, and you say, let's just pick up the phone. And then you go on Google. I'm just go on Google just to like search stuff, and then you think of that person you want to look at, and then you go, I'm just gonna look at like this, just a picture of their face, and then that picture of their face turn to you looking at them in a bikini or without a shirt for women, and then that turns into you looking at news, and heck, it may even lead you down to porn or watching something inappropriate, or heck, you may even keep videos of like people and stuff, which you shouldn't do. That's not right. But people do this. I know this because I done that at one point in time, and this is I'm gonna tell you the truth on this channel. We're not lying over here. I've done that before, and it's not right, and it just leads you to giving up on yourself over and over and over because you're not giving that problem to God. You're not giving. God is the solution in this. God is what we need to overcome this. Christ is what we need to overcome this. You tried to do it on your own and you failed. Like, yeah, I've tried to do it on my own. I failed. But I know staying rooted in the word, praying, fasting, focusing every day is important in helping us do this. Blocking out distractions, blocking out things that may lead to you wanting to relapse or lust or be tempted. And sometimes it's baby steps. Sometimes you got to take baby steps to get here and there. It's going to be, it's not impossible because with God, anything is possible. But for some people, going from to super quickly may be tough. You're going to take steps. So that's why I say if you're on this journey, you relapse on a week or a month. Heck, if you get a month in, don't even feel discouraged. Heck, if you get 3 months in, don't even feel discouraged. Start over, bounce back, and that's what this journey is for. It's not going to be easy. When Christ didn't say this life is going to be easy, but with Him, He can make it easy for us. If we try to do this on our own, it's going to be struggle. But with God, the sinless Jesus Christ, the perfect example for us to look at, the perfect example for us to emulate, then we'll be good. You may have failed temporarily in your past, but it can be fixed for eternity. Let me say that again. You may have failed temporarily, but it can be fixed for an eternity. You may have failed temporarily, but it can be fixed for an eternity by someone above with love. So don't feel discouraged. Don't feel lost. If you feel discouraged now before you even start that, I'm not going to do it because I can't do it. Nope. Give it a try. You can do it. If you in the middle of this and you fail, keep going. It's okay. You can overcome it. You can do this. We all at one point were lost, but with Christ we were found. And on this journey, you may have failed over and over. You may have tried to stop this over and over. You may get back. Heck, man, I've been doing this it's been over like 12, 13 years. I've been struggling with this thing. Heck, I got introduced to porn way super early than most people. So this has been sexual urges, temptations, and thoughts have been a big thing for me since I was like barely even in school. You know what I'm saying? Like I was exposed to this stuff. So it's not even, it's not easy, but with Christ, as I keep saying, anything is possible. And I may have failed over and over and over, and it seems like I'm gonna just keep failing over and over because it's been 15 plus years of failing and all this different. But no. It may seem like you just fail because it's been so long. Heck, you could be addicted to porn for 40 years. Heck, you could be doing masturbation. You could be doing it for 10 years. Whatever it is. And it just may never seem like you get out. You can get out. It's still temporary. Each day we come here, each day we wake up, it's temporary because that's another day for us to change. But once we are able to overcome this sexual impurity, these temptations from the devil, overcome the struggle of masturbation, all of these different things, then things can be fixed for an eternity. But that can only be done by someone above. So how I want to end this is saying you got to walk before you can run. I had a dream last year where the Spirit told me that, or at least I feel like it was the Spirit. I heard something tell me, walk before you can run. And that's an important thing to apply on this journey. We have to start off walking, but as we gradually get up, we're going to be more confident. But like I said, when we get confident and we start doing good, when you get past day one, because some people it's hard to get past day one. When you get past day one, or we get past a week, when you get past a month, heck, when you get to 6 months, don't get cocky. still remain confident and bold in who got you there, which is the one above. So yeah, that's the whole purpose of this channel, prevailing with faith, because faith is the substance of things hoped for, evidence of things not seen. I think I said it right. So yeah, we can prevail on this journey with faith. So may the Lord bless you on this. May He bless me on this, because like I said, I'm in this with y'all. I'm starting with y'all. This is not just, oh, I've been on 365 days or already in that. No, 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 no. I'm starting on day one with y'all. So we in this together, which is what will make this journey special. So blessings, and man, let's do this.